So I'm starting out episode 4. This one will be a little bit about making the flute, a little bit. But then I went out on my lathe, and you'll see the lathe work and what I have to do out there. Also, I added some background music. That's the first, not a first. I added some. I played the flute. This flute and another flute I have over here now. And this is one of the first ones. And this one, not too sure if that's the one I'm making in the this video. This may be. This is the redwood one. I think the one in the video I'm making is the first craft, the first one I made, and it's made out of cedar. But that's what this video is going to be about, and I hope you enjoy it. There's going to be another one. I've already have it planned out where I sand it the rest of the way. I tune it. I make these holes just to be the right sounding, the right sound, and I finally finish it with oil. And you'll see what I do in that. That'll be episode 5. And I believe that'll be the end of this series on how to make a flute. And I've made 15, and I've actually improved from what I showed in this video. I've done a little things that are, I don't know if I'll be able to have a video on that unless it's sometime in the future. Okay, but God bless you, and I hope you enjoy my videos. Like it and subscribe. I'd like to hear from you. I'm just going to play a little bit. I just can't help myself. And this is that F sharp flute. I'm just having fun with this little thing. God bless you. Watch the video. Alright, I sharpened my 3/8 chisel up extremely sharp and trying to get just a hair off of here. You got to be so fine tuning. Measuring doohickey here, and what I'm looking for is 0.76 on this here depth. Well, that's close. That's 80. Let's see if I'm on both sides. That's good. I've got to get this out, this edge here. 65. 65, but I want to get it to 78 or even a hair deeper. But so I've got to come back and this way, go this way. You know, it's such a small, I couldn't even measure that. You get it so small. That's it. That's got to be it. Let's see. $71. I'm still looking for 76 though, at least. 77. Oh, I got it too deep on the one side. But it's so hard. 0.77 of an inch. Okay. This is how you do this, and you, if you can do it. I was going to do it with a router, but man, I found it. I took this chisel and I sharpened it ultra sharp, and it started working out really nice. 74. I'm looking for 76, but that's 84. Oh boy. I can't tell, but it must be a little over. So I'm still gonna, I don't want it to be leaning. That's the worst thing. Take a little off of this side there. There you go. Then I'm going to sand it flat with a piece of .82. That's the same as the beginning part. 83. I'm going to call that perfect, and I can adjust that if I wanted to by sanding a little bit off the top later. And this is how fine you have to make the sound hole. I don't know how that guy does it with a torch. I mean, with the iron. He sticks the iron in there, and it comes out, and it sounds good. Wow, well, like he says, he made 1,000 of them. This is my third one, so I've decided this is a good method. All right, I just wanted you to see that. This is where the nest area will be, up in here. So I don't want to do anything there. I don't want to touch it at all. So when I'm on the lathe. So that's I want to show you. This is what you do before you get on the lathe to save some work. I'd like to I'll take this. I think I'm going to take the camera out in the garage and get on the lathe. That makes a little bit more dust because there's a couple of steps I do out there. I sand. I'll take it off with my chisels and then lathe tools, and then I'll sand it real fine. So make it real nice. All right. That's what I wanted to tell you now. All right, I'm out on the lathe, and I'm gonna turn this redwood blank here. It's 7/8 on the inside, so I got to be careful. It's only going to be a 1/4 inch total, and redwood's kind of soft, so softer than the cedar was. I already tried a little bit over here, so I'm just going to use just a little rounded skew, whatever this is, and I'm going to give it a try. There's a couple things that you should know when you do a lathe. You can start up here and then push it down like here till it starts to cut, but always cut on an angle. If you cut like this, it'll tear stuff up. This is what I'm trying to tell you, on an angle. Pushing it, turning it a little bit on an angle, so it'll cut in a slicing motion. That kind of helps. And this wood I'm a little bit worried about. I'm hoping it doesn't tear a big piece out, so let's see what happens. Taking out very, very little. This is about all I'm going to get. I can see where it's still flat on the edges here, and where it's flat, that's what I'm trying to bring it to, that area where it's flat. And don't want to go past that. I'll get past that when I sand it. This needs a little bit more. It's just a, I'm going to be real careful though. See, this one's already round. So that means I'm a little off center on my, I can't do anything about that. It's done. I'm taking the finest cut that you can imagine. This is very, very soft wood. That's done. Maybe a little bit too much. I hope I didn't do too much. This is a really old an old lathe. Somebody got it from, I think my brother got it from brought it over here. Got it from a garage sale. It's a rickety old thing, but it's doing. Alright, that's all I'm going to do there. Now the rest I'll be doing sanding. I just don't like... Okay, this should be alright. Let's do the mouth piece here. I think I'll show you some sanding first. Alright, usually I'll start with an 80, but I'm going to start with a 120 because of this softness of this wood. And that's it. I'm going to go to a 150 and then probably a 220 and see how good it looks. Alright, I can tell those marks came out of it, and doing pretty good. I can still feel a little flat on this part. Oh, well. This is all cross-grain sanding. I'm going to end up sanding it with the grain, and all the way down. I'll start with the 120 again and keep going down. I think I want to get this a little deeper here. Okay, that's better. Now the reason I put the tape here, this is where I don't want to, I'll file that or plane it or cut it somehow. It's the true sound hole, and that's how I'll do that. But then I don't have to show you everything. I'll sand it with all the grit. Probably maybe even start with just 150 on this because such soft wood. This was an old post in somebody's porch. Threw it away and I saw that it was redwood, so I brought it home. Because redwood's always pretty good wood to work with, so I hope it makes a good flute. I hope it looks real pretty too. It's redwood and it has some staining in it from the nails that were sitting in it. And anyway, this is the way I'm going to do it. This is the way. I'm not a flute maker by all means, but I'm having fun at it. I'm having fun at it. Here. God bless you.